What's up, guys? I know a lot of you struggle with developing your hamstrings flexibility as well as your strength. Today I'm going to show you a little quick activation and warm-up deal that I would do before a hamstring day so that I can warm up my hamstrings and get them ready so I can go through my strength training with my hamstrings. Super simple. We're going to do some stretching, some strengthening, some activation so that you can position your body in the right place to where you can make your hamstrings the most effective. All right, here we go. So we're just going to start with a nice swoop, single leg swoop. I always start this at the start. Nice and long. I put my heel up right in front in line with my opposite toe. I come down, I stick my butt out as flat over the back as I can. I reach down, my head comes all the way down. Brush my fingertips and I stand all the way up. I want to make sure I stand all the way back up after each repetition. I switch, I go for about 5 swoops each direction or each foot. Just allows me to focus on one hamstring at a time, lengthen the body, lengthen my spine, start to breathe, start to think about how my body's feeling today before I hit my session. All right, number 2, I come down and let's switch it up. We're gonna go a little bit of hamstring, a little bit of hip flexors just to open up your hips. I'm gonna take a nice wide split stance here with my knee on the ground, low lunge. I'm gonna sink into this stretch, opening up my hip, feeling that stretch there. I might feel a little hamstring right there, that's great. Then I'm gonna peel that toe off, sink my hips back, drive my butt back. Toe comes off. Then once I get down and into the stretch, 3-second hold, I'm gonna brace, and now I'm gonna try to drive my front heel down into the turf. So I'm driving my front heel down, I'm feeling that here in my front hamstring, boom. And then I'm gonna switch hands, or switch feet rather, and flip to the other side. Sink down, sink your hips down, open up the hips. Peel that toe off, butt goes back. Slight bend in that knee because I don't want to feel it behind the knee. I don't want it in the nerve. I want it in that hamstring belly. It should feel higher up towards your glutes as opposed to closer to your knee. Power down, drive it. And switch, nice job. And as I get moving, I can start to move faster. But if I feel any sticking points, I'll pause, spend a little bit more time in that position. Stretch, strength, drive it down. Good, last one. 2 to 5 repetitions on each side. Not spending that much time just trying to hit those positions. Be aware of the pelvis in relation to that hamstring. Why I throw in that hip flexor stretch right before it. And power down. Good, now here's the moneymaker one. Here's where a lot of people struggle. Here's where a lot of people are gonna feel like they're gonna get a cramp. It just shows you have a weakness and that we need to train it. Stretch that cramp out and then get right back into the position. Hold yourself up on something if you need to on a bench. Grab the foot behind, come into this quad stretch, this hip flexor stretch, half kneeling hip flexor. Now, after a 5-second hold, I'm gonna try to brace my core. I'm gonna try to get my pelvis in line. I'm gonna try to flex my back glute. And I'm gonna let go, and I'm gonna hold for 5, 4, try not to lose positioning. 3, 2, and 1, grab it again. And release. 3, 2, 1, grab it one more time. Stretch, 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 and brace. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Stretch it out, go to the other side. Now, if you cannot pull this up to your butt here, you can't reach behind and keep your shoulders square, you simply can just lift off from the ground. So as opposed to holding it and pulling it up, I just lift off, hold that position. 2 more. Pelvis in the right position. Release. 3, 2, 1, last one. Brace and release. 3, 2, and 1. That's just a quick snippet of what I would do to help you to get better hamstrings, more durable hamstrings, get them more flexible, and get your body in a proper positioning so that your hamstrings can be effective and work for you, not against you. Have a great day.